Friday we will discuss the Zilliqa project. It's a project from Singapore and it's founded in 2017. Let's dig straight into it. So this is the website, and Zilliqa is the world's first public blockchain built entirely on a sharded architecture. The sharded architecture is actually really the key issue for Zilliqa, and I will explain later why it is so different from the other blockchain projects that we know. So Zilliqa is mainly in the race to compete with Ethereum, Polkadot and Cardano to become the blockchain where all the apps will be built on. And they mostly are combating scalability, because the whole problem with blockchain is that for Ethereum and Bitcoin and all other blockchains, the bigger it gets, the slower it gets. And Zilliqa wants to create a scalable system. Zilliqa solves the prevailing issue of scalability using its own unique sharding technique, which allows the blockchain to scale in a linear fashion as the network grows in size. Its ability to handle a large volume of transactions makes it suitable to meet enterprise needs. I will later explain more about the sharding. Zilliqa is powered by a first peer-reviewed and safe by design smart contract language called Zilliqa. So they also created their own language, their own programming language to make the smart contracts easier. So actually everyone can build on top of it. This programming language addresses several known security vulnerabilities that are still prevalent in other languages. So the language should be more secure than languages as Ethereum has. So in August 2017, they published the white paper, and it's based on research conducted by the co-founders at the National University of Singapore. Then let's scroll down. So this is more how the scalability works. By implementing network sharding, Zilliqa is able to divide the network into multiple groups. So instead of Ethereum, the whole network just is expanding and gets slower and has more nodes. Zilliqa wants to divide it in groups of 600 nodes per shard. So every time that there is a new shard and every time there is a new node, the blockchain is expanding, Zilliqa is expanding, and it will create shards, so different departments, or you can say different blockchains within the blockchain Zilliqa. So it becomes smaller. Those are parts, shards mentioned. They process transactions individually, then all the shards will collectively be able to process around 2828 transactions per second. So for a comparison with Bitcoin can only manage 3 to 7 transactions per second, and Ethereum can only do 15 transactions per second. So this is a lot faster than that. The sharded network architecture also allows the throughput of the platform to increase almost linearly as the network expands. So you can see here that the more nodes become active, the more transactions it can manage. So that is literally the translation of a scalable project. So another problem of the Ethereum and Cardano, Ethereum mostly, is the fees on the network. But for Zilliqa, due to the scalable ability, fees on Zilliqa are extremely low, even allowing micropayments to be processed. So even small payments can be processed without having large fees. So one of the biggest issues with the Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains is that each transaction needs several confirmations for it to be considered valid. Confirmations come in the form of new blocks. Thanks to Zilliqa's consensus protocol, once a transaction gets processed by the network, it becomes final, and hence no confirmation is required. So what creates the delays in Ethereum and Bitcoin are the confirmations from the system. And Zilliqa has a faster way to do this. Then let's go to a more or less recent article. I mean, this is from 2019, so yeah, not that recent actually. But still I would like to discuss it because it discusses more about the partners that Zilliqa has. So it's a Singapore-based project and has been causing a huge stir in the blockchain industry with huge partnership and revolutionary sharding technology, as we just discussed. So let's go straight to the partners. There are several huge, so the first partner they have is the project Proton. There are several huge advertising powerhouses behind Project Proton, and they're aiming to streamline and legitimize the online digital advertisement sector. So this project that will be built on Zilliqa, or is already built on Zilliqa, will try to create smart contracts for the advertising business. So the first company, I actually only want to discuss the biggest one. Mindshare is a global media planning and buying agency that is part of WPP. It has 8,500 employees across 116 offices in 86 countries and a global revenue of 34.5 billion US dollars. Clients include Unilever, PepsiCo, GSK, Yum Restaurants, Dyson, American Express, amongst others. So this is definitely a huge advertising company that now decides to work together with Zilliqa. The other ones discussed here are smaller ones, but these are huge clients, and a revenue of 34.5 billion is huge. So then we go to Bolt, and Bolt is one of the most exciting projects being built on Zilliqa network. They broadcast a web streaming app, an Android app, and have over 3 million users on the database using the live TV and short form video on the platform. So this is a competitor of Twitch that now wants to build on Zilliqa. Here they have a commercial as well. And the third one, which is not very surprising because the CEO of Zilliqa is co-owner of this exchange. The HG exchange aims to be one of the stop shop for token issuers, buyers and sellers, providing users with access to private held shares and security tokens, with the exchanging aiming to merge traditional markets with that of the crypto space. So what they mostly want to do is to make the stocks that you now see on the stock market, converting them into tokens and releasing tokens, and help companies releasing tokens on this exchange. So they want to take over the stock market practically. Then we go to another article where they actually announced to work together with the Singaporean government. The 3-year-old blockchain Zilliqa is fueling Singapore's first stablecoin, a private security exchange and an accelerator. Although it's still not clear which, if any, commercial applications might come out of it, there are many interesting ideas. One is a Singapore dollar-pegged stablecoin named XSGD and officially launched this Monday, which used the public blockchain Zilliqa. So this project is already launched. The stablecoin is already working. It's already being traded, because this is also an older article, but I still would like to show the latest article that they have regarding the cooperation with the government. Then Zilliqa also runs the ZIL Live Accelerator program. So they try to get blockchain or DApps, decentralized apps, on their system, and therefore they create this hub where people can represent ideas, work together and create coalitions. So among the 8 startups of the first batch are projects like Rupiah token, which aims to build a stablecoin for the Indonesian currency, and an Australian team that plans to tokenize art. So that is more the NFT space. Let's say I have an aircraft or a ship, I can tokenize the asset, so I don't have to take the loan from the bank. So these are really interesting projects that are built on Zilliqa right now. Then let's go to the CEO. So the CEO is Xin Chu Dong, which is a computer scientist in Singapore, And what I want to show on his page is that he's actually an advisor, owner, and director in multiple organizations. So he is a partner in IOSG Ventures, which is an investment firm. He's an advisor at Scion Capital, which is also an investment firm. He's the director of the HG Exchange, as we just discussed, co-founder of Zilliqa, and co-founder of RockX, which is also a blockchain-based project. Then let's go to the Twitter. So on Twitter we have 142,000 followers, which is a lot, and they also advertise other blockchain projects, for example Ethereum. And what is most interesting on this page is that they also have sponsorships, like in, I don't know if it's Formula 1 or Formula 2, but with race cars. So they are really trying to become more known. Then let's go to the most interesting part, which is obviously the pricing. So we go to CoinGecko. Currently it's on rank 53 with a market cap of 1.5 billion. The circulating supply is only more or less half of the maximum supply, which is 21 billion, which is 1,000 times bigger than Bitcoin. Then let's go to the price. We can see that they already received a pump in 2018. This was related to the last bull cycle. So Zilliqa is already in the game for a while compared to other new projects. They are again building up with new yearly highs and 2 yearly highs, but as you can see, they didn't even reach the old top yet. So therefore, I personally still think this is a good moment to get into Zilliqa, because obviously they have more promise, they have more projects, and they still didn't reach the old price, which, yeah, I see a discount in that. And if we go even closer with TradingView, we can see, let's go to all. Well, all is not that visible. If we go to the last year, we see one wave, second wave, and I predict that soon we will see it hitting 25 cents. And as I normally see the predictions of the highest predictions and the lowest predictions, I predict a price in between 75 cents and $1 by the end of this year. Thanks for listening. Let me know if you have any questions or any other cryptos that you would like to be analyzed, and I want to wish you a very nice weekend in advance. Bye.